Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cunt to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben. As always, I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
And Pete.
Hey.
And this is our little sideshow where we investigate the weird goings-on in the world this week. Everything is a little bit creepy, a little bit weird, a little bit macabre. We did try and have a happy story, but then I realised it was in 2014.
Oh.
Nothing happy.
Nothing happy this week.
Since 2014.
2012, mate, that's when it all went shit. When they turned on the Large Hadron Collider, but sucked into another galaxy.
Shit one.
Mm-hmm.
Another dimension, man.
Another dimension of the multiverse.
And Nelson Mandela didn't die in prison and things like that.
And people can't remember shit properly.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, check out our Mandela Effect episode. It's an early one.
It is. Right, let's start then. Japan's Killing Stone splits in two, releasing superstitions amid the sulphur springs.
Oh my god.
Legend has it there's an evil spirit trapped in the Sesoseki stone, so what happens now that the stone is broken? As if 2022 couldn't get any worse.
Oh my
We now have a Japanese ghost angry for vengeance.
Uh-oh.
Is it going to stay in Japan?
Hopefully.
Then we'll find out.
No offence to any Japanese listeners,
Sorry.
but keep that shit over there, thanks.
Predictions of dark forces being unleashed by an evil vixen hung over social media in Japan on Monday after a famous volcanic rock said to kill anyone who comes into contact with it was found split in two. According to the mythology surrounding the Sesoseki, or Killing Stone, the object contains a transformed corpse of Tamamo no Mei, a beautiful woman who had been part of a secret plot hatched by a feudal warlord to kill the Emperor Toba, who reigned from 1107 to 1123. Legend has it that her true identity was an evil nine-tailed fox whose spirit is embedded in a hunk of lava located in an area of the Chokogi Prefecture near Tokyo, famous for its sulphur hot springs. So the stone containing the spirit of an ancient malevolent nine-tailed fox demon has split open, and I think it means we're all fucked.
Sounds about right for 2022.
I thought that was so 2021.
I know, and everyone was saying how good 2022 is going to be. How wrong they were.
We're doing alright. I think we're doing alright.
On the brink of fucking World War 3.
My plants are doing alright.
Those plants are going to be burned to ash by the incoming nuclear strike.
Just trying to bury my head in the sand.
I tell you what, let's also start digging instead and we'll make a shelter.
Yeah.
We'll all pool our cash, get a shipping container, bung it underground, maybe a couple.
You're going to need more than a couple.
We're going to need at least 4.
No, they're expensive. You're looking at a few grand for each shipping container, believe it or not.
Let's sell our stuff.
We haven't got much stuff.
Well, we need to do
It's not going
something.
to work, is it? World War 3, Mike. Everything's going alright.
There's a nine-tailed demon fox on the loose, Claire.
Oh dear.
Its separation into roughly equal parts, believed to have occurred in the past few days, has spooked online users who noted that, according to folklore, the stone continually spews poison gas, hence its name. And while the stone was said to have been destroyed and its spirit exorcised by a Buddhist monk who scattered its pieces across Japan, many Japanese prefer to believe that its home is on the slopes of Mount Nasu. Visitors to the area, a popular sightseeing spot, recoiled in horror at the weekend after witnesses posted photos of the fractured stone. A length of rope that had been secured around its circumference was lying on the ground. I felt like I've seen something that shouldn't be seen, one Twitter user said in a post that has attracted almost 170,000 likes. So, yes, Nine-tailed fox is on the loose, although I'm pretty sure that was the plot to Naruto, that he was possessed by the nine-tailed fox
Is there a
demon.
picture of
That's
it?
why he was such a legendary ninja.
It's not really a picture of it, Pete. That'd have been all over the papers, wouldn't it?
Not the fox.
The rock, I believe it's on this thing there.
Is there a picture of this fox?
There it is. Straight down the middle. It's escaped. It's hollow inside. It's escaped. There was something in there.
They've opened the killing stone.
Oh my god.
Why wasn't the killing stone being protected? Somewhere, you know.
Maybe
secret?
it was, and it ate them.
Oh, well, while others speculate the demon spirit of Tamamo no Mei had been resurrected after almost 1,000 years, local media did say that cracks had appeared in the rock several years ago, possibly allowing rainwater to seep inside and weaken its structure.
That's more like it.
No, it's hollow, Claire. There was something in there.
No, something's been dripping in, you know, it's got some sort of sandstone in the middle, it's worn it away.
No, it's split. It's hollow.
Yeah, that's made it hollow, it's worn it away, the water seeping in over time.
Look, we're all
Right,
screwed.
Maybe?
Oh, I'm on Ben's side.
Mug's off the fence. He's on my side for the first time in how many years?
What are we looking at? Oh, wow, cool.
That's what she looks like.
You can't say this, but you can Google
Tell you
the
what.
name, tell her mate, and she can seduce me anytime.
She looks foxy.
Foxy.
Foxy lady. Right, so there you go. We're all fucked. There's a nine-tailed fox demon on the loose and a seducer sword of death.
She's got nice boobs though.
That's an anime drawing.
It's an anime drawing in all fairness, and they do tend to overemphasise the boobs.
Why not, eh?
Well, I'm a fan.
Well, she's only got one tail.
Well, that's clearly not her then.
Jesus, Gaz would have hated this one.
I know.
Horror at Chester Zoo as monkey snatches seagull from the sky and savagely smashes it to death.
Little bastard.
We're going to steal his chips.
This is the horrifying moment a monkey transformed into King Kong as it scaled a 20-foot pole to snatch a passing seagull out of the sky before savagely smashing it to death against its perch and eating it. Beck Adamson was enjoying a lovely day out at Chester Zoo,
That's a quote.
with her son last Saturday when she said she saw a balancing monkey snatch a large bird as it flew past. The 32-year-old began filming and captured the fearsome monkey holding its unlikely prey by the head and repeatedly slamming it against the side of its enclosure's tin pole.
Fuck me.
I don't want to sound sadistic, but I hope we can see a bit of this video.
They are.
There is a still.
They're the still. Oh dear.
There's the video at the top.
Yeah.
They're omnivores, aren't they?
Got to watch that.
The monkey even appears to lick blood off its fingers as the outstretched bird becomes limp following the fatal 5-minute battering.
I'm not watching 5 minutes of a monkey with snap battery. Is he gonna fuck me? It's just
Fucking
Big
hell.
fucking seagull.
you can watch. You can see
Looks like
the.
he's cracking a nut between his legs. doesn't he?
It's a
Is he got his dick out?
It does look that way, doesn't it?
His dick's out.
He's hard as fuck.
I want to see a bit of the video. We can certainly,
No,
we can certainly
that's
fall.
nah. It's not. You can see that from the nasty pictures.
There we go.
God,
Nature is...
Brutal.
Yeah.
They're evolving. How long is it till Planet of the Apes?
No, they're always omnivores. They can even turn on each other.
Yeah, but he's climbed that pole specifically to get that seagull.
Haven't you watched David Attenborough? He's done the monkeys and that, and
It's just like us eating a chicken.
Yeah.
I'm not denying the monkey has to eat it, but we're saying it's the smashing its head in against the pole that shows the monkeys learn the pole is a suitable tool for bashing a seagull's skull in.
No, you're right.
It's evolution.
well, some monkeys start on other
Evolution, baby.
monkeys, and then they eat the other monkeys. That's how, you know.
Yeah, but he's gone up that pole specifically to get a seagull. He wants seagull meat.
Maybe he's had enough of the fruit and veg that they're serving him for a while.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, mummified body found inside wall of Oakland Convention Centre. Oh, crikey.
Indeed.
A mysterious discovery of a mummified body in the walls of a historic convention centre in Oakland, California has prompted an urgent search for answers as authorities seek to untangle the person's identity and how they came to be entombed within the building's walls. The
This reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they're trying to brick the boy in the coke furnace, aren't they?
He's like, oh, one day we'll form a union, then one day we'll get greedy, the Japanese will eat us alive. And Burns' grandma's like, pish posh, those sandal-wearing goldfish tenders.
I wish I hadn't have balled up that boy in the old abandoned coke furnace.
I wish you'd listened to him instead of warning you up inside the abandoned coke furnace. Oh, Mr. Burns, he has the best lines.
He does. Construction workers discovered the body on Wednesday afternoon during renovations of Henry J. Kaiser Convention Centre, more than a century-old building near the city's downtown. Little is known about the person who authorities said appears to be a man, or how he was preserved within the wall of the convention centre, which has long been vacant. Officials estimate that he has been there for between 3 and 5 years based on the state of decay.
Oh, Christ, so that long then.
The victim's body was found behind a dry wall and between 2 concrete pillars in the top tier of the auditorium in a cavity with only 15 inches opening. How'd they get him in there then?
He could have dropped down to that, and as he's decayed, he's fell through.
Oh. According to the Oakland Police Department, markings and biological evidence at the top of the opening indicate the victim may have been deceased near the top, and like you said, over time the body has slowly decayed and slipped to the bottom of the cavity space.
Just scrape the decaying flesh off.
Someone smell it.
Smell that, surely. An investigation and identification of the victim is still ongoing, but officials determined the person was an adult male based on the bone structure and anatomy. The coroner will rely on dental records and possibly preserve fingerprints to learn who the person is. But other identifiers include age or race could not immediately be perceived. Oh,
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could have just been a worker, could have just been some fucking janitor or Sparky, electrician, come in for the day, he's working down a cavity in the wall. Next thing you know, he falls in, he's stuck there.
Yeah. They say it's most likely an accidental death.
Surely you'd hear somebody, I don't know, if they were knocked out and then they just slipped and...
smashed their head on the top of that opening.
Yeah.
Stuck there, died.
Can't call out, died.
Yeah.
You'd smell it though, wouldn't you? You would smell
You'd
that.
think.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Not
But
if it's sealed behind a wall.
We had a dead rat underneath like a staircase that was like sealed in our school, and it reeked. Absolutely reeked. That's just a rat.
Yeah, you'd think so, but dunno. It wasn't noticed for 5 years.
Well, oh, fantastic. From the Daily Star.
Has it got boobs in it?
No, well, it's got Sean Ryder in it. He's got man boobs. He fears his UFO sightings could be the result of his dodgy eyes. You don't say. The man took a lot of drugs. The Happy Monday singer, 59, is now doubting the existence of the UFOs he's been seeing for many years outside of his Manchester home due to his poor eyesight. Now, Sean Ryder did a show on the History Channel called Sean Ryder on UFOs, where he claimed to have seen UFOs a few times, and they took him round and he spoke to various, quote, experts in the field, although he didn't come to speak to me. But he went to speak to other people who've seen stuff and all that, and he was a firm believer. Now that series has not had a second one. So I'm guessing there's a little bit of sour grapes now, because he thought he was trying to jump on the lucrative UFO bandwagon, and all of a sudden it hasn't worked out for him. Who can say? But he fears his UFO sightings could be the result of his dodgy eyes. The former heroin addict said his eyesight is getting so bad he thought the floaters he sees were a sign he was going blind. He has been given the all clear by medics, but it's left him doubting the existence of the UFOs he'd previously insisted regularly appear outside of his Manchester home. Happy Monday singer Sean, 59, admitted, when you're going blind you start seeing things. I'm not going blind because I've had it checked out, but I'm the sort of person who may be hallucinating and seeing mad things fucking flying about, and I have.
So it's not his eyesight then, he's just hallucinating.
Some people might be just like, he's seeing things, or he's a right twat, or some kind of trippy drugs is he on from the doctor, but I can only say what I see.
Say what you see.
I only say what you see. Sean said if his sightings are not related to his eye issues, aliens may be targeting him as he's been mouthing off about them. The dad of 6 added, once you start fucking mithering, they just don't leave you alone. I lost a UFO just for COVID, just as on my house again.
You gotta love Sean Ryder, haven't you?
He's on Gogglebox. He's not quite the ticket.
Not quite the ticket.
Yeah.
That's what years of drug abuse will do.
He's never had a ticket.
Sean, who did a 2013 TV show about UFOs as Sean Ryder on UFOs, I watched it. It wasn't very good. And whose new solo album is called Visits from Future Technology, said he saw a spaceship that looked like a spider with 6 legs in 2019. He now thinks governments are starting to take alien sightings seriously, and Sean added the recent report from American intelligence on UFOs ordered by Donald Trump saying that there's things flying about, but they're not saying they've come to cross an alien race.
He's not a Cockney, he's from Manchester.
No, there's things flying about. I can't do it.
There's things flying about.
Manchester.
From Manchester.
From Manchester.
Either way, he said there's things flying about, but they're not saying if they've come across an alien race. There you go, boom.
From Manchester.
Sean Ryder thinks he might have been going blind, but then by the end of the article he says, actually I think I did see him.
I saw like a spider-like one, but it only had 6 legs.
God, he looks like the personification of a gammon joint, doesn't he? In that picture.
The colour of him, yeah.
He looks like the Gammon King, doesn't he?
He does. Those elf pointy ears.
He could be. I was say he could be a character in The Hobbit or something, couldn't he?
He could.
Definitely fit straight in.
The only fat elf with high blood pressure.
Not needing any makeup or anything. just as he is. It's like
I think he's more of an orc.
Wouldn't he make a good Gollum?
Gollum's
in
uncle.
his early years.
Gollum in the early years.
Like before he was all fully Smeagol-ized. He's like Gollum with a bit of Smeagol.
Anyway, does anyone know what floaters are in your eyes?
Yeah, you've had them.
I am.
Yeah? How about that?
yeah,
We've all got them, it's just whether
yeah.
they, they come across
Your retina
your
and
retina and you see them, isn't it?
you try and focus on them and you can't and they always drift away.
Yeah, they're protein strands within your eye goop.
Yeah.
Eye liquid.
Interesting.
I learned that a couple of
Indeed.
years ago and I was just like, no way. I just thought there were bubbles in the sky that you could make go higher and higher when you keep on tipping your head back.
Okay.
I hadn't quite associated that they were in my eye for ages, and then I saw it and I was like, no way. Maybe they are in my eye.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never
Have you never had
floaters.
floaters? Mike, you've had floaters.
I've had plenty of floaters.
Yeah, I mean, both ends.
Yeah,
Can
I've
you
had
see
them.
floaters if you wear glasses?
Yeah.
Pete hasn't seen the floaters.
You haven't seen the floaters?
You never seen a meme, you never seen floaters. What's going on, Pete?
I walk around with my eyes closed.
Clearly.
You only see it when it's really sunny.
Yeah.
You look into the deep blue sky, and then you can just see these what look like little chains of bubbles.
Yeah, they're like little strands almost.
And then you look up, and they just keep on getting higher and higher.
No, I know what you're talking about.
And then
Every time you
if
focus on them, they drift
yeah,
off.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, the protein strands within your eye.
Yeah.
Eye.
So I can
Liquid.
understand how someone could misconstrue that as UFOs.
Possibly, yeah.
Not like caterpillars in the sky.
Well, it's like rushing little things running around in the sky. You're like, what the fuck's that? It's not flies. What the fuck?
Well,
He'd believe it.
Sean Ryder's done a lot of fucking drugs, so he's.
Yeah, he's on it. He's all over it.
Alright, what's the next one? Oh my god.
The end of the pork pie.
No, get out of it. Fuck off.
Melton Mowbray won't have it.
Many of the staple dishes of the 70s have been ignored by young diners.
Everyone loves a pork pie.
I'm gonna cook a
It's
pork
not something.
pie when I get home, just for the.
Can you bring me a slice?
It's a cracker-shaped pork pie.
Ooh.
I love a nice pork.
I love lots of jelly in my pork pie. I do. Plenty of jelly.
To Ely's.
I'd say
To Ely's.
Lion Bridge.
Ely's pork pie, one of the most famous pork pies in the world.
Although the one in
literally on our doorstep, it's great.
the one in Dawley High Street, they sell a nice one. It's made in Madeley.
Oh, I just won't try them. No, it's either got to be Melton Mowbray or Ely's. I don't get down.
I'll try the
Ely's.
one in Dawley.
You're a pork pie
Where is
racist.
it? I do like pork pies.
I went Nisa,
Where's
Little
this place in
Dawley's
Dawley? You'll have to point me
Nisa?
there. I love pork pies.
Smack, you know the old video shop in the Dawley High Street by the bandstand on the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's the Jolly Good Pantry.
Okay.
It's a bit of a
Pork
farm
pie.
shop.
I'll give that a go.
They do double yolk or eggs as well.
Quality.
Well, just between our conversation of pork pies, I think this article is...
Bullshit!
Yeah, called bullshit. Can't see the British letting go of that.
No, no, mate.
Pork pies are the fucking don.
A new report's been published claiming that we may be living through the final generation of the pork pie.
No.
They've been around for hundreds of years. They're in medieval cookbooks.
So
They'll
they should
still be around for hundreds of years.
Just like the phrase, colder than a witch's tit.
Yeah, let's bring back
Exactly.
the pork pie.
Apparently, most of Generation Z have never tried one.
What's Generation Z?
They're the
My kids'
ones.
generation.
I think so.
Possibly,
Like
yeah.
stand for zombie or something.
Is that Generation X, there's Generation Y, and there's Generation Z?
My kids spanning 2 or 3 different generations. Or the same generation.
Adam loves pork pies and he's only 5. So we're alright. Next generation's gonna like pork pies. We're okay.
Apparently, it's not just pork pies either. Jellied eels.
Well, they are
I can see
disgusting.
them going.
Yeah.
Yeah, jelly deals can go tomorrow.
I've never had jellied eels.
People
but
used to eat tripe. That's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, my granddad used to love tripe.
Oh.
liver and onions, apparently.
Well, that's as well, yeah.
I don't mind a bit of liver and
But
onions.
pork pies are fucking Boston.
I don't
Yeah.
like kidney in my steak pie either. It's just got to be all steak.
Mm.
Fuck the kidney.
I don't mind kidney in the pie.
No.
I wouldn't eat kidney like a whole kidney
Supposedly, if you get
with
a
some
liver-
flavour beans and a fine Chianti.
Supposedly, if you get a liver and put it in your fridge, and it's meant to like sort of crawl over to the milk and wrap itself around the bottle.
I've heard that.
No way.
I haven't tried it out because I've never had liver, but someone should try it out.
What? Liver crawls around the milk bottle?
Yeah, it moves towards the milk.
Right, we're searching that on
I think-
YouTube after this
I think
episode.
that's got to be an old wives' tale on it.
After this episode, we're searching that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Check it out, listener. See if your research comes back the same as ours.
What's that?
This is for you, Pete.
Bloke grows hairy black tongue on liquid diet as doctors warns it's surprisingly common.
We're looking at a tongue that looks like someone put it on a barbecue.
Looks like a burger.
Is there fungus on it?
Oh, it looks like it's been like totally charcoaled on a barbecue. It's got pink side, but the top is burnt and to fuck with the yellow patch right down the middle. It's nasty.
It is, isn't it?
So a man's tongue has turned black and developed hair after he was put on an all liquid diet following a stroke.
Hair.
The 50-year-old grew a thick layer of dead skin and bacteria on his tongue during 2 months he was on a diet, blended meals and soups.
No, the people that are caring for him aren't washing his teeth and his tongue well enough. That's what I say. Sorry.
The condition called
Linguala villosa.
Linguala venosa nigra is more common than people might think and can occur due to a number of factors. It is often caused by poor oral
There
hygiene,
we go.
smoking, strong mouthwashes, and some antibiotics, and by eating mainly soft foods because of harder food scrape the dead cells from the tongue as they are eaten. Lovely.
Oh man.
That's
Hairy
nasty.
tongue, man.
That's horrible. If anybody's had coffee tongue, which I've had, you know, it looks a bit like
It's
that, but
literally
it's black.
Hair growing on his tongue. It's
It is black. It's
All
like
the-
all the microbes are just like. Oh.
So all the dead cells, that's what hair is, isn't it? Dead cells.
Hold on, this is where it's fucked up. According to American Academy of Oral Medicine, up to 13% of adults have suffered black hairy tongue.
That's about 1 in 8 or 9 people. I can't believe I never heard this
I've
before.
never heard of it. Maybe in America
I've
this
had
is
black
common.
hairy tongue. I've had sort of like yellowy brown,
Yeah, I've
but
had
that's
that.
after a few cups of coffee, and then I brush my teeth and then,
Yeah.
you know.
Now, why do you
my
think
tongue.
toothbrushes now have that back bit on the back that scrapes your tongue? They tell you to wash your tongue, scrape your tongue. Stop
Yeah,
that.
You got to scrub your tongue separate
Yeah.
from your teeth, I think.
But a hairy tongue, I mean, that's just...
That's
Grimdark.
Well, that just shows you that the people aren't. It's bad oral hygiene along with the soft food, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
If they
It's
looked
a
after them
combination
better.
of all things, yeah.
Yeah.
It's grimdark.
Yeah. Make sure you clean your tongues, people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bombshell.
And that bombshell, I've been Ben. Look out for mummified bodies inside your walls. And follow us.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone. Check it out.
Just get a sledgehammer and just start slamming them.
Yep.
Something smells a bit funny.
Yeah,
you know.
check it out.
Knock your wall down.
Knock your wall down.
Body.
Have a look. Send a cat in.
Don't send the cat in. It's the wall cavities.
Send a
Never
canary.
have
Bad advice.
Mummified bodies then.
Well, they'll find it. Either way. Or maybe don't send a cat in. That's very animal cruelty. Don't do that. Yeah, follow us on Facebook at Come to the Bun, the Post-Truth Apocalypse. Give us a rating as well if you'd like. That'd be nice. You can suggest a future episode if you want to send us a message. I'm down for that, as long as it's not too out there. It's something I can easily find. Or if there's something you think we should have a look at, I'll do it. YouTube, it's Apocalypse Bull. And SoundCloud and most podcast platforms at Come to the Bull in the PTA.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. I forgot all the news pieces, so I haven't got an end bit.
I've been Pete. Just oral hygiene, man. Don't get no fur tongue.
Brush that tongue.
Clean your tongue.
Brush them teeth.
Or your tongue,
Brush them teeth.
as I'm inclined to say usually.
Brush them teeth. Everybody brush them teeth. How do you
Claire's a paid show by the Dental Hygiene Association.
No, that's a song. That's a rap. It's been on BBC Radio 1.
How much are they paying you?
Top my name if you can't even brush your teeth.
How much are they paying you, Claire?
What, BBC Radio 1?
No, the Oral Hygiene Association.
Loads, I get right back under.
Chill.
She gets paid in teeth. It's not the
I did the tooth fairy with veneers.
She steals children's teeth.
Oh, God.